Hey guys, Albathium is back with another video for Dead Island 2, and I'm going to make sure that you survive all the encounters with all of the Apex zombies, with all the Apex variants as well. I'm going to provide you with a sort of guide that is not only going to make you survive, but you are going to turn all of these encounters into complete and utter jokes. And I'm not even using any special weapons, you're going to see. And before I even think about asking you to perhaps like or subscribe, please just allow me a chance to perhaps earn that from you. And with that being said, hey, well, let's get in on it. The Crushers. The Crushers are going to be probably the first ever Apex zombie that you are going to encounter. And these guys, they look all big and menacing, but they are actually extremely easy. Now, unlike almost all the other enemies here, the Apex zombies, the Crusher, he is not going to be your priority because all of these zombies mostly come in a company of other smaller little units as their backup. Now, the Crusher, he has this really flimsy fist attack, but what you wanna use against all the other enemies here is this ground pound. I've seen a lot of other guides say that you should maybe cut off his arms so he cannot hit the ground, but here's the thing, you need the ground attack. It is your best friend. It is going to help you clear out all the little guys, and then you are one-on-one with the Crusher. You can still very easily escape all of those flimsy little punches until you bait the ground pound. Then it is all about this. Let him have it, and he is down. That brings us to the Inferno variant of the Apex Crusher, and well, the same strategy is absolutely going to be working here, with only one small addition. Just be careful where you're stepping. You can tell that by the little icon that appears under your HP if you are standing in fire or not. Everything else is going to stay exactly the same. The Slober. He should always be your priority if he is surrounded by smaller enemies. Now, he is going to be having 3 attacks, one which is spitting that projectile at you, 2, this horseshoe-shaped puddle that he leaves on the floor, which leaves him open for an attack from behind, which is going to be the bread and butter of this fight, or a more general area of effect attack that he does, and it just, you have to wait it out. That is all that is going to take. So, simply get in behind him, let him have it, watch his body language because he is going to try and smack you away. Just keep wailing on him, and that is going to be that for the Slober. This brings us to the Putrified Slober, the easiest variant of all Slobers. Now, all he pretty much does is leave these little mines on the floor, which you can dodge very easy. If anything, all the other enemies are gonna be stepping in them. Stay behind him, let him have it. Again, watch his body language, keep dodging these melee attacks he's gonna be throwing at you, and he will go down very fast. Firestorm Slober. Now this one is going to be just a tad bit more difficult than the Putrified variant, simply because the fire lingers on longer. He is still going to have that horseshoe-shaped area of effect attack, and that is just too easy to dodge and get behind him and keep wailing at him. Now this guy, if you are too close, you are simply gonna be avoiding his melee attacks, which are mostly punches and trying to grab you, and well, just keep wailing at him until he dies. It is just that easy. The Screamer. Now, I have seen quite a few guys say that when you encounter these, you should keep your distance away because of the super dangerous slowdown effect, but I cannot disagree with this more. You should close the distance as fast as possible, be it in close encounters like this, or maybe you are caught out in the open. You should use cover then to block out the start of the scream, and then as soon as you can, just get behind her and let her have it. You are going to be killing her very fast because these are very frail zombies. Voltaic Screamer. Now, don't be scared of these because of their special ability and the electricity. They are actually even easier to deal with than their brothers and sisters. Get behind them, let them have it. You can even use their scream to take out multiple enemies because the electricity is going to be branching between them. Super easy, very fast. Bursters. Now these enemies are very specific and ones that I recommend that you do not even try to attack. Instead, you should be using them to your advantage by kiting them into groups of enemies and then making sure that they just explode at the right time. You're either going to be staggering enemies or just flat out be killing them completely. Either way, this is your best friend when you see them. Just make sure they don't catch you off guard, because then it's going to be nights out for you most likely. You can be doing this out in the open or even in the hallways. It is always going to play out in your favor if you use them correctly. The Butchers. Now, with a name like that, you would think that this enemy is a lot more dangerous than what they really are. They are actually really fast, but you are faster, and proper use of dodging is going to leave them more often than not staring into nothing, regretting their life choices, even trying to hit you. What is important here is once they do go and run off like this is to follow, because they're going to go feast on a corpse, and that can just make this whole fight last a lot longer than it should, becoming very annoying. Dodge these attacks, which is very easy. They are very telegraphed, and keep wailing at them from behind, at the legs, whatever you want. They will go down very fast. The more damage you deal, the more obsessed they will become with a corpse most likely, and well, that is going to be their doom. The Vicious Butcher. Now this guy, he has to be more dangerous with a name like that, right? Well, wrong. These guys are fast, I'll give them that, but they are nothing special to write home about. You are going to be performing a lot of dodging here. He has a grab attack, he has a very simple combo, melee combo like that, but if you dodge properly, you are going to be leaving them yet again staring into nothing. And I am using a gun here. At this point in the game, you should be having plenty of guns, but you can do this with any weapon you want. When you do leave them all staggered like that, or they are doing that, just keep pummeling them into the head. They're gonna be trying to block a lot of your attacks, but they will go down very fast. You just need to be quick on the dodge, and that is all that's going to be needed from you. The Mutators. Now these guys are a little bit tricky because they have a defense against everything I've been trying to teach you so far. If you linger behind them too long, they will do a spinning helicopter attack. If you linger too long in the front, they will try to impale you or grab you and try to eat you. They have two other kinds of melee attacks, but you just have to pay attention how the arm is moving. If the arm is coming vertically at you, that means it's just going to be that one attack. If the arm is going horizontally, it's either going to be one or two attacks or three, ending in a ground slam attack. They also have a range attack where he opens the mouth and the teeth just fly out at you, but this is extremely easy to dodge to the side. Just need to be prepared. You will develop the feeling for it very fast, and guys, that is that. Well, there you have it, guys, your personal guide to the galaxy, so to speak. Now, I really hope I made a difference for you, and if this did help, perhaps I did earn that like or subscribe from you, and I do have also a membership on the channel that helps me greatly purchase these games and make these guides for you, so maybe look into that. I would appreciate it very much. Guys, this is Albethium. I hope you are having a wonderful amazing day, and well, I will see you in the next one.